Somebody say hallelujah. Well, people, tonight I got something to show you, but it's kind of mysterious because I don't know if I put it in the category of a rumor. And I don't do rumors, right? But I got to do this one because, see, I don't want this to sneak up on none of us. But I will try my best to catch up with it tomorrow. It's the Erica Kirk. Nope, that ain't it. Psych. That ain't it. Although I did check out what Candace said tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. President Trump has a big speech tomorrow. What could it be now? Right? Oh, I don't know. And the rumor has it will be about his third term. What'd you say, Willis? I said his third term. Oh, but there's a catch. What's the catch? A $2,000 check. Don't that sound like bribery to you? Well, it's just a rumor. Then again, it could be true. We're going to find out tomorrow. We can't wait. Bated breath. All eyes. Trump will announce tomorrow that he wants a third term. And he's giving out $2,000. Now, before I go into that, let me show you something, because I stumbled upon something today. Kind of throw a little sour milk on that thing.
And it shows that the U.S. labor market continues to weaken. They released the data for October and November at the same time, and the U.S. labor market lost 105,000 jobs in October and gained 64,000 jobs in November. Now, I want you to take a look for yourself. I mean, you could be the judge and determine how good or how bad the labor market's been trending. So here are the jobs added on a monthly basis for the past 4 years. And look at the trend. I mean, everybody knows that the labor market has been worsening over the past few years. But it's the past 6 months where things have really been taking a turn for the worse. I mean, as you can see, there's been job losses in the past 3 of the latest 6 months. And October was a brutally bad month with over 100,000 jobs lost. And another thing that I want you to keep in mind is that these numbers for October and for November, I mean, they're not accurate. I don't think that's a surprise for most people. Most likely, they're going to be revised downward, and most likely heavily.
Because they've been covering things. And I hate to be the person about doom and gloom, but I told y'all from an economic perspective, all this tariff stuff, it takes a good maybe 7 months to a year and a half for a serious economic change to start affecting the broader of the economy. And big companies know that. This would explain why they've been laying off before the end of the quarter and now October and November instead of waiting until the first quarter next year. They understand the data. Do you understand? All this trade, all this adjustment, all this barking about Trump, we raking all this money in. You pay for it because the goods and the services are higher. I'm not going to argue about it. It's just simple cause and effect. This president has literally lied about the economy more than Joe Biden, as far as I'm concerned. And you can tell him I said it. Ain't no snuppet of debating it. I watch all the analysts just like you do. He's lying about the economy. It's more than flat. It's severe. It's hemorrhaging. And so give him a microphone. And all he's saying is all this money he raking in. But I've been telling y'all it's for AI. It's for the computer. That's what it's all about. That's the future. The investment is in that, not in us. And as you understand how the computers and automation and technology is taking over, they got robots out here kicking our butt left and right. When is enough enough? But I say all that to say this, we're going somewhere. The rumor is that he's going to ask for a third term tomorrow. And he wants to give us $2,000. Not only is that bribery, but that also was a lie. Because all it's trying to do is make up for the high cost of what you've been spending on stuff like groceries. Do you understand? I don't want you to be a fool. That's why I labor 3 to 4 times, maybe 5 times a day and do these videos. Not just because I can stay afloat. I told myself the other day, man, don't sit up here and let God's people be ignorant. We need to stay abreast of what's really going on. That way you can speak truth to power. We might not be in office, but we can speak to this thing. Satan, let my people go, straight up. It's bigger than Pharaoh this time. It's way bigger. It's a global enterprise, baby. It's more than Egyptian. Now, let me take you to this thing. Tomorrow is the Pope's birthday. That's right. Tomorrow is the anniversary of Pope Francis. That's his birthday. I'm going to show you. It's the 17th. I've been decoding that bad boy for a while. Now, I had those pictures, but I guess I lost them. So let me take them as I go. Here's Pope Francis' birthday right here. That is the day. Isn't that something? That's the day Trump's going to make a big announcement. Then again, part of it might be about the Venezuela thing. Who knows? But yeah, tomorrow is the big day. Coincides with the Pope. Now, our first president was George Washington. He, February 4th, 1789, Electoral College voted him in. I'm going to break this thing down because I want you to see something before Mr. Commander-in-Chief get to talking. You understand? Because if you're going to ask for a third term, I want you to see it in real time. Now, that's February 4th of 2025, anniversary of the first president, George Washington, going into office. Tomorrow is the 17th. The difference is 316. Isn't it something how a lot of my decodes, especially during the December, come out to 316? And 316 matches what we celebrate for Christmas. John 3:16, Christ's sacrifice, for God so loved the world, gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. So the first president subtracted from tomorrow, the anniversary, is 316 days in between. Sacrifice. And that's what they're going to do. They're getting rid of the country. They're destroying it. But they got to keep giving you lip service. Hopefully you don't see videos like I just showed you. Things are flat. Next time Trump is in the White House talking economics, watch him keep saying the same old jockeying words. Economy's doing fine. What did he say last few months? America was a disgrace and the laughing stock and it was a dead economy. Now it's roaring back. Come on, man. He's not telling you the truth. Remember the video I said he's lying? Okay. Now, let's look at something else. Because this thing got a Pope theme, y'all. It's got a Pope thing. That's right. Tomorrow he's making this, whatever announcement he makes tomorrow, it's on the Pope's birthday. So check this out. Here's an old school Pope video. Listen.
April 26, 2025. Pope Francis. Funeral. Donald Trump confirmed he will be there. Donald Trump's birthday is 6/14/1946. 4/26/2025, the day of the funeral. 6/14/1946, Trump's literal birthday. The difference is 78 years, 316 days. Trump is 78 years old.
Last year.
And 316, we just had Holy Week. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. How does this line up? Is Trump being projected as a savior? Check out my video.
Or will he be the sacrifice? Now, this thing gonna get hot and heavy. I'm gonna start connecting all this because what I ran across, it really blew my mind. And again, I want to share that with you. Let's go into this here. America has a amendment called the 22nd Amendment, where you have term limits, okay? And that transpired on March 21st, 1947. Term limits. And here that is here. Ratified by Congress, 1947, March 21st. Now, how does that play until today? Well, we already saw that February 4th. February 4th was the first president to be elected by Electoral College, February 4th. So you take February 4th anniversary right there from March 21st, the term limit date anniversary, the difference is 45. Trump's the 45th president, like it was made for him, right? The first president date anniversary subtracted from the term limit date voted on by Congress, the difference is 45 days. Trump's the 45th president. Will he break that thing? He pop it like a toothpick? Tell you, we're gonna stay on this thing. Now, here's the first president, George Washington, February 2nd, 1732. And then we'll have Mr. President himself, June 14, 1946. The difference between their birthdays is 8 months and 8 days. This is when it starts to get significant. I took both their birthdays right here. February 22nd, 2026, January 14, 2025. The difference is 8-8. Remember, Trump put up 2 flagpoles early this year that were 88 feet tall. 88 feet tall. If something happens, they go to 44 feet tall. That matches Barack Obama, the 44th president. Remember that. So, I want you to see this here. The flagpole installation, very significant, and I'm gonna show you why. June 18th, he put them flagpoles up, 2 of them. I'm gonna connect all this, people. It's gonna blow your mind when you see this, because it blew my mind as I saw it. I had no idea that this is how he was speaking and will be speaking. 6/8/2025 is the flagpoles, 88 feet tall. Tomorrow is the day he speaks, and that's on the Pope's birthday. Look at that. Look at those dates. June 18th, 2025, December 17th, 2025. What is 5/29? Well, that come out to Kennedy. Kennedy was born 5/29. And you know what happened to him. Was he not taken out like a sacrifice? It's deep, y'all. Now let's head uphill. It's gonna be hard, because your mind gonna be blown at this point. 5/29, Kennedy's birthday. 5/29, right here, 2025, December 17th, Trump speaks tomorrow. The difference is 6/24. What is 6/24? Baby, it's iPet Goat 2. iPet Goat 2 shows the destruction of America and everything else in its path. And I'm gonna give you an example. And one of those examples is in the movie I Pet Goat 2 on YouTube. You see the flag, how it's shredded? Tell me that's not interesting. Now let's connect that again. We took JFK's birthday, 5/29/2025, subtracted from tomorrow's speech, December 17th, it gives you 6/24. On 6/24, that's when 6/24/2012, that's when I Pet Goat was made. That's this movie. It shows the flag shredded. And all this is in relation to the 2 flagpoles that went up. Everything's about to be destroyed. And in so many words, that's what's going to go down tomorrow. He's going to tell us in so many words. That's what I'm predicting. Now in this I Pet Goat 2, you also have the letter V on the top of Barack Obama's head. Remember that? V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. Then the American flag shreds and everything behind him begins to crumble. Now look at it like this. The 22nd Amendment was passed by Congress to have term limits. The 22nd Amendment. I showed you that, the 22nd Amendment. If he becomes president for the 3rd time, he shreds that 22nd Amendment, which limits the president to 2 terms. Well, Barack Obama got a V in his head. The 22nd letter of the alphabet, the 22nd Amendment is term limits. Do you see the connection? And all that's in the movie I Pet Goat 2. It's all there. Now look at it like this. And I had to really ask the Spirit of God what's really going on. So I put this together. I said, wait a minute. America was founded on July 4th. Now we're getting somewhere. Our next birthday, 250 years old, July 4th, 2026. Tomorrow Trump is speaking, December 17th. The difference is 6/24. Pearson, stop. No, I told you we're going to get crazy. Trump speaks tomorrow, exactly 6 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days before our 250th anniversary as a nation. It's symbolic, baby. And he's doing it on the Pope's birthday, who died this year. Come on, man. I think it's something there. Then look at it like this. What else we got here? Trump gave Pope Francis a lotus flower. Remember that? On May 24th of 2017. A lotus flower is new birth. New birth. Lotus flower. That's an I Pet Goat 2. And I've been letting you guys know in Egyptian, the lotus flower is Kamala. Kamala, like Kamala Harris, that means lotus flower. And in so many words, tomorrow signifies that Trump is leaving because Kamala's coming to bring this new system in just in time for July 4th, 2026. I think it's a story. I think it's a story. Now, you don't believe that, then believe this. This is the date, anniversary, 5/24. That's the day that Trump gave the pontiff a lotus flower. That's the anniversary, 5/24/2025. Well, tomorrow he's speaking on December 17th. The difference is 6/24 again. And 6/24 is I Pet Goat 2. And in I Pet Goat 2, the same lotus flower that the Pope got is in the movie. And Kamala means lotus flower. I put it together for y'all so y'all can understand what's popping off. Now let's look at this in the past, because everything has a past. Trump spoke on a balcony, and he spoke about the death of the pontiff.
I just signed an executive order putting the flags of our country, all of them, all federal flags and state flags, at half-mast in honor of Pope Francis. So he was a good man, worked hard. He loved the world, and it's an honor to do that.
What a welcome.
He put it at half stance for the pontiff. I've done a lot of videos this year. Trump and the Pope are one. So again, he made an executive order. He did that to put the flags at half stance. Well, he just put up two new flagpoles. When he goes at half stance, it'd be Barack Obama 44. But notice what I was pointing at. I was pointing at the bunny. Was I not? Trump standing next to a bunny. That's because, you know, it's right after, it's around that period of time. It's around that period of time when the Pope died. He with the bunny. But let me show you something. And I pet goat 2, as this girl sits down, in the background on the wall, guess what you have? I already said about a week ago that I believe this is Erica Kirk holding the apple. But look behind her. There's a bunny. Something to think about. And then I'll end with this. A video that I did 10 months ago. This will explain everything about the lotus flower and the Pope. It's all there.
3:19 p.m. Let's say it together. Praise our Heavenly Father.
We'll start at the 1926 mark.
And look at this. Here's another video I published back in the day 3 months ago with my crazy title. I'm so glad I know what's up, because I can't give you the truth on this channel the way I want to. What did Trump do? He gave the Pope a lotus flower, a gift. What is lotus flower? Well, the name Kamala means lotus flower. It's a guide. The title is just to get things done, but check this out. Donald Trump gave the Pope a lotus flower. That's right, I believe it was in 2017. And the lotus flower, remember Kamala means lotus flower. And out of the lotus flower comes what? The sun god Ra. It's deep, people, it's deep. Listen to this here. Pope Francis exchanged gifts with President Donald Trump on the occasion of their private audience at the Vatican on Wednesday. Trump gave the Pope a bronze sculpture of a flowering lotus by Stewart artist Godfrey Smith called Rising Above. Aura A to me is Ra, the sun god, presenting hope for a peaceful tomorrow as it evokes two universal values, unity and resilience. Smith is best known on the Treasure Coast for his Stewart shellfish. Okay.
Now listen to this about the lotus flower. I want you to hear something.
Trump gave the Pope a bronze sculpture of the flowering lotus by Stewart that Donald Trump could have given him. It's this. Now let's learn about this lotus flower.
So what is the important symbolism? The lotus is one of the most occult and ancient symbols of the natural world. And the fact that Donald Trump chose this sculpture, which was entitled Rising Above, is of grave concern. Excuse me.
Go back to it. Go back to it. Listen again.
So what is the important symbolism? The lotus is one of the most occult and ancient symbols of the natural world. And the fact that Donald Kabbalism, and several other pagan religion texts and sculptures.
Ain't that deep? Ain't that deep? Did Trump know that? What it represents?